Hello, my name is Julian Jackson. I'm a special education teacher in Virginia. This will be my 17th year in education. The students I provide services for are grades 7 through 12. Now I'm pursuing a Master's of Arts degree in higher education student affairs. This is not for teaching requirement or recertification. I'm pursuing this degree because I would love to eventually work on a collegiate level. I would prefer to work at my alma mater in the area in student affairs, and that's because my alma mater holds a special place in my heart. My disposition that I possess is that all students can learn. All students have different learning styles, characteristics, and personalities. They are able to learn and progress in their education. As a special education teacher, I create annual individual education programs, or as we call them IEPs. They are tailored to meet the student's specific needs or areas of deficit. In those IEPs, I create annual, measurable, obtainable goals for the students to be able to make progress and move forward in their learning. I pull students from their classes to work in groups that are fostered for their particular needs, whether it's for reading, mathematics, small group testing, read aloud. I'm able to meet those needs to help them further their learning. To tell you the truth, I didn't want to go into education at first. That was because my mother taught for 30 years. But once I made a decision to become a teacher, I fell in love with the profession. I really did. I'm very passionate about being an educator. There are days when things are rough, but I'm totally committed. And last year I had a student who was up for their triannual, and I had to test them for reevaluation, and they ended up testing out. I was a little upset because I was going to lose a student on my caseload, but I was still able to, I still had the rapport with them where I was able to continue to monitor their progress and see how well they were doing in their classes without having an IEP. Although I've been teaching for a number of years, there are areas of strength and there are areas of weakness as well. I mean, each school year we face challenges that we end up overcoming. And I need to improve on setting high expectations for my students that are realistic. You know, they need to know their areas of strength and weakness. The expectations will be ones that the students can obtain, but still a little challenging for them to meet. I also do after-school program with young men called Scholars and Gents, where I have people come in from outside entities to speak with them. And some of the speakers have had similar backgrounds to theirs, and they get to hear their success stories as well and see how they were able to achieve success or become successful. So I wanted the community to be a part of the education of these students. A successful educator is one who is passionate about being in the profession. They come into the building with a smile, maintain professionalism no matter what is going on in their life, inside or outside of the building. They're devoted to the students and to see that their expectations are being met and to advocate for their students, see that they are priority. As an educator, it's about how the content is being presented to make the students successful in their learning. And as a special education teacher, you know, it is important to maintain professionalism by attending professional developments, trainings, conferences, and I love going to conferences. I get to meet other people, and I get to hear about the different strategies that are being used or new strategies that I've never heard of before. and I get to bring them back to my school and try to implement them in my classroom. And I also speak with my coworkers and other colleagues who are special educators that I know, and listen to them about different strategies and tips that they use in their classroom that could help me become a better teacher, or teach a lesson a little different than what I was used to doing. We're in a diverse world, and those we encounter are from different cultures, and they have different interests, they have different needs. And so it's important to be respectful to our colleagues, our students, and the parents. And kindness always be empathetic, because that helps us understand other people's needs.